Hello viewer, and welcome back to 54A. Now today, hang on a minute, yes, come on in.
Hello darling. Come on. Have you made that goblet you promised me yet?
Well, I have actually, I've not long finished it. I had one or two little accidents, but I'll just show the camera, you know, it's only my first attempt. I can sort of paint over that bit so you'll never notice it, and I just had a little catch on the stem, like, but I'm sure if you sort of hide it behind an ornament or something, it'll be all right. It's not bad.
You must be joking. Look, I've been watching some videos on YouTube and Mike Walt does some lovely stuff, but especially goblets. He really knows his stuff. So why don't you try and learn how to do one like he does?
I've got a book. I was going to read the book on how to make a goblet, but you know.
Well, I still think you'd be better off watching Mike Walt's videos. Just make sure you do me a nice one next time, or your life won't be worth friggin' living.
Yes dear, I'll do my best.
Yeah, you better.
I'm going to read my book. I'll get the camera. I don't know what I want to watch videos for, and I've got my new book. Let's see what it says anyway. How to turn really nice goblets really nicely. Chapter 1. Oh, that's my one. Oh, I see. Chapter 2. Oh dear. Chapter 3. Oh well, looks like she was right then. Right then viewer, after that little interruption, must apologise. Still, you've got to have a laugh, haven't you? I'm not going to do any turning today. Just a couple of little tips that I've been asked about. But before I get on to that, I've recently took a visit to Axminster Tools and treated myself. You know what I'm like with scrapers, I love my scrapers. Anyway, I bought the cryogenic, it's the Crown cryogenic, as you can see. I've loosened it off so you can see it's very articulated, so I should be able to get in under rims a lot easier. The equivalent to using a curved tool, I suppose. With that you get your odds and ends. You also get a spare blade with it, a slightly different shape, narrower. And apparently the cryogenic, well, we all know what cryogenic is. It's sort of the art of deep freezing. Apparently they treat the steel in the usual way, but instead of taking it down to a certain temperature, it's dipped in probably liquid nitrogen, something like that. I don't know, I'm no scientist. Apparently it makes the molecules of the steel that much closer together, so you get a finer finish, and the edge lasts a lot longer than ordinary HSS steel. So I've had a go with it. It's really nice. The other one I bought, I was going to do a bit of a review on this, but I looked on YouTube last night and Robbiethewoodturner's actually doing one, and he can explain it a lot better than I can. Again, it's the Crown cryogenic with the David Ellsworth 3/8 spindle gouge, bowl gouge, whatever. Now you know I don't really get on with gouges, but this, I've had a few goes with this, and it's given me so much confidence. It's a beautiful tool. I'm using it a lot now. So this has sort of changed my life as a gouge user at last. It's beautiful, it's well made, it's such a massive handle on it. I'm really pleased with it, I say, and I'm on to gouges now as well as scrapers, so that can't be a bad thing. Right, the tip is for doing inlays. You know, I've done a couple of copper band inlays. This is where my two hobbies meet. Boat building that I do, the model boats, use a lot of very thin, 1/2 mil wide wooden strips. Now these make, or would make, lovely inlays. I'll just get one for you. It's a very fine strip. This is a 3 mil wide, it's only 1/2 mil thick. Now this will make a lovely inlay on something. The only problem is it's quite brittle. It's okay if you're going to put it round a bowl, you've got the bend on it. If you're going any smaller, like a goblet or little egg cup, anything like that, you're going to get that happening as you're trying to put it round. Now there's a couple of ways around this. You can either get your little soldering iron or pyrography tool, heat it up, and you keep running it along the side of the wood till it softens it up and you can curve it. That can be a bit dodgy because you can end up burning yourself. The other simple thing is this little tool here. Now it's got a blade on the top and a slightly angled piece of plastic on the bottom. It's just like a little pair of pliers, a little pair of pinchers. And what you do is this. You just put it in, nip it, feed it along, and as you're feeding it along, you're sort of breaking in the fibres of the wood, and you get the lovely curve on it. I don't know if the camera will pick up the inside. You can see tiny little lines there, which makes it able to curve round. So if you've got something like a goblet or whatever, I'll turn this on the lathe just now. Here's an example of the new tool. This was done with my old bowl gouge, spindle gouge. This was done with the Ellsworth. There's such a difference, it's amazing. Anyway, I've put a little groove in with using my parting tool, just a thin parting tool, and there's a nice curve which will go very nicely in the groove. You can glue it in, just put an elastic band around it till it's set. Make the groove very slightly deeper because you've got to allow for sanding. Simple, very effective. You can get these strips and the little, it's called a plank bending tool, from any decent model craft shop. These strips, yeah, I buy them in for the boat. They're only a few pence each. If you've got a really good table saw, you can actually make your own veneers, but you've got to have a really sharp blade. So that's about it for this one. I don't know if to actually do her a goblet out of this. I might just finish it off for her. Keep her quiet, won't it? So there you go, viewer. Thanks very much for watching again. I'll be turning something next time. I might even do a video on this goblet. There we go. We love each other really. Say goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, darling.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it. Get out me blooming shed.
Oh, you cook your own bloody dinner.
Oh, thanks.